Scientists at the Royal BC Museum work tirelessly collecting and cataloging specimens from across this province. Together they form a vital record of what's living here now, what's been here before, and what may be arriving.
The animals that I study are these guys right here. So they're living on these mussels.
Henry Chung studies marine creatures with no backbone, such as crabs, snails, jellyfish, even tiny organisms.
Really, in order to understand how evolution works, how species change, we really need to look at how organisms vary.
It's why collecting and studying specimens, especially now when species are disappearing faster than scientists can document them, is vital.
They represent what is actually happening now. It's a continuing record. It's a library of life, not only of the past but present, and it informs us of what could possibly happen in the future.
The tsunami from the devastating March 2011 earthquake in Japan presented scientists with an unprecedented look at how marine organisms are transported by debris.
For the first time, we were able to follow an event which transported not only single organisms, but whole communities of benthic organisms across a very large space.
And a significant amount of time, 15 months at sea.
One of the first landings in terms of a big piece of the debris was the dock which landed in Oregon. This particular one was 188 tons with well over 100 non-native and potentially invasive species on board,
including crabs, barnacles, seaweed, various invertebrates.
We actually have been able to document several Japanese species that were transported across the ocean. Some arrived dead, some arrived alive. So we were able to show that that sort of transport is possible.
This invasive sea star was among the tsunami debris. It's already damaged native species in Australia. And that brings us back to the importance of collecting.
What we learn from all this is that we need to know what our own biodiversity is all about in order to be able to answer questions like, is this particular organism from Japan?
To answer that question, scientists continue to collect and study the existing biodiversity of our shorelines and beyond.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, celebrating 130 years.